So welcome back to the channel. And I feel like I haven't made a video in ages because I had a few of them already done and I released them, made them available, made them live quite quickly. So this feels a bit strange after so long, but anyway, thank you to everybody who's been commenting, hitting like, subscribing, and yeah, keep doing that. I need more subscribers, and I'm gonna keep churning out the content. Now, I am, after a period of about 3 weeks, back in my 911, my cheapest 911 in the UK, my 996, and I gotta be honest, it feels great. I left it at Jack's, Flat 6 Jack. I left it with him when I went to pick up my Boxster, and I've just not been back to pick it up. Now, as you saw from a couple of videos ago, I have got rid of my Golf estate, and Jack's had that. So I went to drop it off, picked this up, and I hadn't forgotten how much I like it, but I hadn't forgotten how much I like it, if that makes sense. So I knew I missed it, but for the reasons I missed it, but when I picked it up, you just think, yes, that's why I missed it. Anyway, a little bit of update on what's been happening with the cars. When a couple of videos ago where I said, do you know what, everything's got to go. So some developments on that front. Obviously, Pongo, the Golf estate, has gone. I've done nothing with the Golf R. Someone's asking me about it, and they've made an offer, but I think that was already the case before I made the last video, so I've not done anything about that. The other thing is the Boxster, as you might have seen on Instagram, I have now cleaned, washed on the outside. I have fixed the water leak into the cabin. I just need to put those little bits back. I've polished the headlights, not polished, I've sanded them. I bought a kit off Amazon for like 20 quid. For anybody thinking of doing that, don't buy the kit. So the 20 quid kit, you can actually buy just the different grades of sandpaper for probably £2.50. And I just bought the kit, and I wish I hadn't. But anyway, so I'm on my way to a hardware store, because so the last bit that I was going to do was polish, like T-cut the headlight, and I've run out of T-cut. I mean, I've never heard of anyone running out of T-cut, but that's because I have a cellulose painted MGB, and I've used the T-cut on that over the last 20 years, and after 20 years it's run out. I mean, what kind of shoddy bottles are they selling 20 years ago? Anyway, I need to go and get that. I'm also decorating, and I need to get some wire, because I want to put some lighting up, the lighting that you're allowed, you know, every Tom, Dick and Harry's allowed to put up. So that's happening. I've called up the market. A lot of people on the 912, and I know a lot of people are interested in the 912, what's happening with that. Now, a lot of people have contacted me about that and made offers on it. And I've contacted the market, Bottoms, where I bought it from, up in Abington, and they are keen to sell it for me by auction. And but 2 days ago, my wife sat me down and she said, don't sell that, you're going to regret it. And to be fair, a lot of people have said that to me, and she's right. 2 magpies. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the Boxster, I'm going to sell the MG, which I'll probably shed a tear over. That'll buy me a bit of breathing space to pay some bills, and then I'll consider what to do with the 912. I don't want to sell it, but I just need to think about it. And so that's where I am with those. Obviously the 911, I've just got it back, really enjoying driving it. Back to the Boxster, I just need to put those interior panels back that I took off to fix the leak into it. So the Boxster is this close to just going, it's only got about a week's worth, 10 days worth of MOT left. So, not MOT, it's got about a month's MOT left, but it's got about 10 days of insurance left. So I'm going to put it on eBay as an auction. I might put it as no reserve, I don't know, but it's going. And I just need to get rid of it. I need the money. So that's that. And in other news, I went yesterday and I got to drive a pristine, properly restored by Canfor Classics, a 1973 911E Targa. Now you might say, well, how the hell did you get to drive one of those? I mean, it was immense. Properly, you could have that as a daily driver, not in the winter because you'd probably push it too far and be facing the wrong way in a hedge. But that happened because I wrote to Classic Cars magazine probably about 15 months ago. And I was sat, we were on holiday somewhere, and I was sat in a restaurant waiting for a table, and there was a Classic Cars magazine, and it said, write to the editor about your dream drives, your classic car history, and because I know it was a long time ago, and no, it was probably 18 months, because I didn't have the 912, because in my classic car history I didn't write about the 912, and so I wrote about my dream drives, what I'd like to drive, and my classic car history. So, but and the editor got back to me and said, oh, that's an interesting list, we'll see if you make it. But a couple of weeks ago, the journalist writes to me and says, oh, are you still available at short notice, and can you go to Cafe and Machine if I can make this car available for you? He said, you've asked for a very obscure car to drive, because I said I wanted to drive the 2.4 mechanical fuel injection model because I wanted to experience it. So he said, I found one, meet you at Cafe and Machine. And I thought, yes, that'd be amazing. The day before, he writes to me and he says, oh, the location has changed. And he went, like, the guy who owns it lives 15 minutes from my house. So I drove over to his house, fantastic bloke, made me a coffee. We have so much in common in terms of car history. You know, MGs, 911s, 912s, Targas, Boxsters, all of those. So he's, it was just amazing just chatting to him. And then I spent the rest of the day being photographed, driving the car, chatting to the journalist, chatting to the owner, chatting to the photographer. It was fantastic. So I met them at about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and it went on till about 4:30 in the afternoon. So that should be out in the magazine probably in January. So I will, I'll let you know when it comes out. I didn't get to video the drive because there was a lot of photography going on, and also I forgot to mention that I have a YouTube channel. So I need to message the journalist and say, any chance you could mention that I have a YouTube channel and everybody should go and watch the videos and subscribe. But yeah, we'll see. But so that's kind of where we are. I'm going to do tons of DIY now because my house that we've moved to just has an awful lounge, and I can't handle the dark red walls and the awful wiring and that kind of stuff. So I need to do that. I was hoping to polish the lights when I got back from the hardware store, but it's now raining. The weather forecast said it wasn't going to rain, and it's dark. It's 12:30 p.m. It's dark, and it's actually bucketing down. So anyway, that's where we are. Also, there's I've got a few flat cap driver caps with the logo embroidered on the back. I've got about 4 or 5. I don't know what to do with them. I think I'm over the merch thing. No one's gonna buy it, and it's just too hard. I mean, I could ask my sister to keep churning them out, but I don't know, because I've got a few t-shirts as well. A few t-shirts, probably about 2 t-shirts. But I need to sort that out. Anyway, I did have a few people going back about the Boxster, because I forgot to mention it. A few people did contact me saying that they might have it. No one's messaged me about the MG. I'm really disappointed. If anyone wants it for 6 grand, they can have it, because that's probably the best one of the bunch in terms of how sorted it is. Well, no, it's not. It's the Golf R, but that's not my car. So, and I wouldn't get the money from that. That's family money. So I wouldn't be able to say, oh, I'll use that to pay my bills. It's not. It's going to go towards the pot for renovating the house because it needs to, and towards buying another car. So anyway, that's it. That's a really quick update, which is gone over 10 minutes again. And please hit like, hit subscribe. I'm edging slowly towards getting to 1,000, but I'm edging very slowly towards getting to 1,000. And oh my god, I'm almost like power sliding. Well, it's more just sliding around that corner. So I need to get to 1,000, and the watch hours are going up, which is great. So I just need to keep doing good content. And the fact that I managed to drive that 911E, if I could have videoed that, it would have been amazing, but it just didn't feel right. So anyway, that's where we are. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time.